right, welcome to our beautiful sunshiny plant on this sort of stormy day. This is a Forsythia plant. It's not native to Indiana. I believe it came across the oceans, I think from Asia. I can't remember, to be honest. But even though it's not a native, it is really popular, like in people's yards. I always think of it as a real big springtime plant, and it's cute, it's pretty. So we're gonna try to make a Forsythia soap today. So I have already gathered like a big container full of these flowers, and we might need some more, so we'll gather some. All right, we have curtain interference. As you can see, there's a really lovely spring rainstorm / thunderstorm going on outside, so we have moved our operation indoors. So we need a few things to make our soap. One is a heat source. Coleman. This baby's like 18 bucks. I can't recommend it enough. Sponsor me, Coleman. No, seriously, like, it's super awesome. Okay, and I'm gonna use a scale to measure my soap base. I just bought like melt and pour soap from like Michael's because I'm not a soap maker and I haven't really done it before, so we'll see what happens. I have a soap chopper, and I got a stirring stick and a strainer, a mold. Now you can buy like decorative little soap molds, and I have some, and they look like something I could get the soap stuck in really easy because I bought like $3 ones. So I actually decided I would pay the full 10 for this beauty. And it'll just make a big bar, and then I can cut it into little bars. I've read recipes that say like use a 1/4 cup of flowers for every 4 ounces of soap. I'm eyeballing this because why not? I'm gonna make a whole pound of soap, so I just put probably more than a 1/4 cup in. I wanna see if it gets really yellow. That'd be awesome. And then you need like a pot. And there's a couple ways to do this. You can take a little jar and stick it in some water in the pot. I'm gonna try to make a double boiler system here, just using this item and this thing, this lid, and see if that works. And if it doesn't, I'll make another video. So what I'm gonna do now is take my box of soap and cut it and weigh it. I'm going to cut it into little pieces. I'm going to get a whole pound and stick it in my makeshift double boiler. So let's see. You probably don't need to watch that whole thing. I was measuring my soap, and I have, let's see, I just cut it into a big chunk. I've got 18.2, so I'm actually going to make 1.5 pounds, because why the heck not? So let's see if we can get another. Oh, we're so close. I don't know why, but this part's kind of fun. And one more bit. Close enough. Drop this chunk over here. And what I will do is take my pot here. And I'm just going to roughly chop this up so it's not like overwhelming soap action. Dump my flowers into a little bit of sunshine on this stormy day. That's what our Forsythia is. Let's see. I've been reading about like you can take like Forsythia green like twigs and like stick them in the ground, and maybe they'll grow another shrub. And so I stuck a couple in the ground, even though it's not native, so like I shouldn't really go for that, but I put them out by the road, and we live in a neighborhood, and I thought like if it works, we could have a lot of Forsythia soap in the future, or syrup. I still want to try to make the syrup too. Oh gosh. Okay. So our soap is cut up probably in too big of pieces, but gonna give it a shot. Okay. So I need to pour some water in here to create the double boil effect. Looks good. Really, let's see. Let's dump the rest out. Okay. And then I'm just gonna light this dude and we're gonna let it melt. So, let's lock this. Stove malfunction, should have checked it. Our sweet little soap is melting. Actually gonna give it a little stir. See if we, yeah, starting to turn yellow. I definitely could have cut these into smaller chunks. It's a really nice color though. I may add some more flowers. I've got a few more. It's an experiment, so why not? Let's see. We're gonna grab those buddies. Might get even more yellow. So we're gonna let this sit and finish melting and keep an eye on it, of course, since it's a fire. And then we will be straining it and pouring it into a mold. So take a snack break, do what you need to. All right, be back in a few. And
All
we'll
right,
see how it's
I think we've got enough of an infusion going on.
So our next step is we're gonna turn off our stove here. And I'm gonna strain the soap into my soap mold because there's flowers and bits in there, and I don't know what happens if you put the flowers in the soap bar, if it gets like super gross or what. So we'll strain it. Pull the lid off this dude. Whew, hot potatoes. Alrighty. Pull this up. Super yellowy, I love it. I love this, let's see. This is kind of cool. All right. You know what the best thing about soap making I think might be? Is all you have to do is rinse this out and it's clean because it's full of soap. So I am going to try to press a little bit of this out. Get some of the liquid out. And then I think I probably will not compost this dude because it's full of a goat milk soap base. Now you can add like flavors and stuff, but like, I don't know. I'd like to just roll the dice on this Forsythia and see what happens. So we're going to let this cool and harden overnight, and then we will be back to see what happens with it. So, all right, we're back. Our soap has really set up really good. And oh my gosh, it's a beautiful color. So what we're gonna do is get it out of this mold and we'll end up chopping it up. And so let's see how well we have it set up. The big reveal. Great. Pull this apart. And like I said, this is just a melt and pour soap. So if you know someone that makes like legit soaps, they're probably gonna be like, oh, real fancy, but it works for our purposes. My mold leaked. It's all an experiment here in the cabin. So, kind of pop this, get it loosened up. Let's see if we can get this out. So close. Yes. Oh, the back is stuck to it. Oh wait, it's a coming. So we made one giant bar of soap. Actually just smells like plain soap, but what I'll do here after the video is chop it up and make some like tiny soaps and gift them to friends and tell them about how awesome it is to forage Forsythia and make either one giant bar of soap or a bunch of little tiny bars of soap. So anyway, hope you get a chance to try this. I'm guessing you can infuse just about anything into a melt and pour soap. So sky's the limit now. Probably run some more experiments with some other plants too. So maybe I'll see you back here again soon. Have a good night.